Welcome to today's video that we look at the determinants of demand. We're happy to have you here, and let us jump straight to the factors that determine the demand for a product. These factors we are looking at either positively or negatively affect demand in the market. The first one we look at is the price of a product. Consumers base their purchasing decisions on price if all other factors are held constant. The law of demand states that consumers will purchase more of a good at lower prices and less of a good at higher prices. Secondly, the buyer's income. For most goods, there is a positive and direct relationship between consumers' income and the amount of good that one is willing and able to buy. In other words, for these goods, when income rises, the demand for the product will increase, while when income falls, the demand for the product will decrease. Let us get into specifics. If a good is a normal good, increase in income will result in an increase in demand, while decrease in income will lead to decrease in demand of that product. Whereas, if a good is an inferior good, increase in income will result in a decrease in demand, while decrease in income will increase its demand. Another factor is the government policies. Government policies have a direct impact on the demand for various products. If a government imposes, for example, high taxes on a commodity, it becomes expensive and less is demanded. Whereas the effect of a subsidy lowers the product's price, leading to an increase in demand. A government may also influence the demand for a certain product by enacting laws that either limit or promote consumption of that product. The population. Along with population growth, demand increases as there are more people that are willing to buy that product, and it decreases along with population decline. Also, the composition of the population, which involves male ratio or female ratio or children ratio, etc., will affect the demand for a commodity. With many people available, more goods are demanded, and if the people are few, less is bought from the market. Another factor is tastes, fashion, and preferences. If the tastes and preferences are positive, then demand will be increased and vice versa. If people have a choice for a product, they will demand more of it. Whereas, if their preferences change to another product, they will reduce the demand for the product they were using before. Another point is the distribution of incomes. The term income distribution is a statistical concept and arises from people's decision about work, savings, investment, etc. as they interact through markets or are affected by government tax system. Income distribution, simply put, is the distribution of wealth among the citizens of a given country. Where income is well distributed, the demand for goods and services is high, as opposed to when the income is in the hands of few citizens. Another factor is the future expectations of price changes. This is basically where consumers, businesses, or investors expect future price fluctuations. For example, if the prices are expected to go up in the future, more goods will be demanded in the present. And if the prices are expected to come down in future, few goods will be demanded at present. Another factor is weather. The seasonal and weather conditions also affect the market demand for a commodity. For example, during winters, demand for woolen clothes and jackets increases, whereas market demand for raincoats and umbrellas increase during the rainy season. So what we are saying is that certain goods are demanded more during certain weather conditions. Another factor is the price of related products. For example, substitutes, which are goods that satisfy a similar need or desire. An increase in the price of a good is likely to lead to an increase in demand for its substitute, while a decrease in the price of good will decrease the demand for its substitute. Another example, complements, which are goods that are used jointly. An increase in the price of a complement good will decrease demand for its complement, while a decrease in the price of a good will increase demand for its complement. And lastly, the terms of sale. The better the terms of purchase, for example, the provision of credits or better discounts or consumer-friendly delivery options or warranties or after-sales services, all that, the higher the demand for a given product. So terms of sales that are catchy are likely to attract more customers to buy this said products. With all this view, I hope you've learned something about the factors that determine demand, and kindly look out for our next video that will be on the types of demand. Bye-bye.